the show that's on in the afternoon. All the cool kids out there, all the sunnies, we know it as Afternoon Delight. That's right. I got my sunny honey right next to me. We got Mel in studio. Got a pop culture Thunderdome quiz. We got the crown jewels, the glittering gems of history, famous jewelry we're going to be talking about today. You cannot phone a friend because I would be the friend.
Yes.
I am the proctor of this exam. Then, of course, we have some boat drinks, meme it or leave it today. Got some sassy ones on deck. There will be hysterical. I'm taking another swipe at Sylvester Stallone, of course. Then, Eddie's Reddit Rundown report today. I'm not going to say anything, not going to spoil it, but it is one to tune into.
3 strikes, you're out at the old ball game.
All right, and then Mel sent over 3 news stories. Apparently, she had one eye open when she sent these over, so we're going to be the judge and jury today to let her know, are these newsworthy? You were 3 for 3 yesterday. I was shocked. I was excited for you, though. But
Thanks.
And then we have, hey girl, hey, horrible horoscopes. We got Leo, Cancer, Virgo. It is Leo season. It is Misty's birthday on Friday.
It's Jim's birthday on Friday, too. They have the same birthday.
So we're going to read them to filth today.
Yeah.
Ah!
Happy birthday, bitches.
I know. I'm excited for Misty. She put it in comments yesterday. She's getting braids in her hair.
I saw that.
This is going to be really cool. I'm excited for this. You're going to have to show us. You're going to have to share your journey. We're excited. All right. Let's get into Pop Culture Thunderdome. Can we get some crown jewel music, please?
The crown jewels of the show is the quiz.
All right.
David.
First question, multiple choice.
Oh, God.
The Hope Diamond's fabled curse was largely popularized by a jeweler trying to sell it. Which famous jeweler owned it and is credited with hyping the curse story? Is it Harry Winston? Is it Pierre Cartier? Is it Charles Tiffany? Or is it Fabergé?
I'm going to say Harry Winston.
Mm-hmm. Question number 2, multiple choice. The Koh-i-Noor diamond was surrendered to the British in 1849 under the Treaty of Lahore. I said it. They said it. We all said it. The document was signed by the ruler of which empire who was just a child at the time? Was it the Mughal Empire? Was it the Sikha Empire? Was it the Ottoman Empire? Or was it the Persian Empire?
I'm saying C. Persian Empire. I mean Ottoman.
Ottoman, like
the chair.
Yeah, perfect.
Or the stool.
Question 3, true or false? The Cullinan diamond was mailed to England for cutting via ordinary registered post as a decoy, while a fake was sent on a heavy guarded steamship.
True.
Okay. Question number 4, multiple choice. La Peregrina was one of history's most famous pearls, later owned by Liz Taylor, mind you, was originally a prized possession of which country's crown for centuries? Was it France? Was it Spain? Was it Austria? Was it Portugal?
France.
Oh. Question 5, multiple choice. Don't forget your baby Thunderdome. The distinctive green of an emerald comes from trace amounts of which element?
Oh, you told me this before.
A, copper, B, iron, C, chromium, or D, manganese. It's not D, I'm telling you that right now. I'll give you that freebie.
Baby Thunderdome.
Baby Thunderdome quiz so Mel can get an answer right. Baby Thunderdome question number 1. Get it wrong, disqualified.
Shut up.
What sparkly clear gemstone is traditionally put in an engagement ring?
Diamond.
Yes.
Lots of S's on that.
I know. Question 6, true or false? The carat weight used for gemstones takes its name from the carob seed, once used as a counterweight in ancient markets.
That sounds true.
Question 7, multiple guess. The Black Prince's ruby, set in Britain's imperial state crown, is famously not actually a ruby. What is it really? Oh, this was actually on my gemologist quiz. I'm so excited about this question. A, garnet, B, red spinel, C, red tourmaline, or D, cut red glass?
I'm going to say C. I don't know why. Red tourmaline. Because I like that word.
Question 8, multiple choice. Cleopatra was famous for her love of emeralds, which she mined from mines named in honor of near the Red Sea. What is the substance that makes most a natural pearl and a mother of pearl shell shimmer chemically speaking? Is it silica? Is it calcium carbonate? Is it feldspar? Or is it fluorite?
Baby Thunderdome.
Baby Thunderdome quiz so Mel can get an answer right or wrong at her point.
Shut up.
Question
God.
2. What shiny gem comes from inside an oyster?
A pearl.
Correct. Phew. Question 9. True or false? On the Mohs hardness scale, and I've taught you this, I'll be pissed if you get it wrong. On the Mohs hardness scale, a diamond is exactly twice as hard as the mineral corundum, which is rubies and sapphires, that sits just below it.
Phoning a friend. David. I mean, it's-
Let me pick up.
true.
Okay. Question 10, multiple guess. The Star of India, one of the world's largest star sapphires, it is insane gorgeous, was the target of a famous 1964 jewel heist from which institution? Was it the Louvre? Was it the American Museum of Natural History? Was it the Tower of London? Or was it the Smithsonian?
Tower of London. C.
Okay. All right. Let me go get that answer key.
I don't know these stones.
Your fate awaits right here in this answer key.
Here we go.
All right. Who hyped the Hope Diamond Curse?
Harry Winston.
Wrong.
Oh, God. Fabergé.
Wrong.
I don't know. Cartier.
Yes. The Parisian jeweler Pierre Cartier is widely credited for embellishing the curse legend to intrigue a wealthy socialite named Evelyn Walsh McLean.
I'm starting out strong here.
Who brought it anyway. A dazzling lesson in marketing. Nothing sells a diamond like a good old ghost story.
True story.
All right. Who signed away the Koh-i-Noor?
The Ottoman Empire. C. Oh,
No.
my God. A.
Wrong.
D.
Wrong.
Oh, it has to be B then.
B. The Sikh Empire was handed over
Tell
in the
me why.
1849 Treaty of Lahore by Maharaja Duleep Singh, the boy ruler of
accents
the.
on that question. Number 3.
He was only about 10 or 11 years old. The circumstances are exactly why several nations still can't return it today. All right, question number 3. Was the Cullinan mailed by regular post?
True.
Yes. In a brilliant bit of misdirection, the priceless Cullinan diamond was sent from South Africa to England in a plain box by registered mail, while an elaborately guarded decoy sailed by steamship. The real gem traveled cheap and unnoticed. Sometimes the safest place is in plain sight. Probably 99.9% of all jewelers out there would not agree with that. Okay. Where did La Peregrina come
France.
from? Wrong.
Oh, my God. Portugal.
Wrong.
Spain.
Yes. La Peregrina was a spectacular pearl found in the 1500s as a part of the Spanish crown jewels for some 250 years, worn by Spanish queens and painted by
I've gotten
Velázquez.
more questions wrong so far than correct.
Well, you can make a comeback here. You never know.
Yeah, well.
What makes emeralds green?
I did Baby Thunderdome, but I think it's copper.
Wrong.
Jesus Christ. Iron.
Wrong.
Chromium?
Yes.
God, thank God I did Baby Thunderdome on that.
Emeralds get their signature lush green primarily because trace amounts of chromium and sometimes vanadium with the mineral beryl. That's
That's because
right.
I hang on every one of your words.
All right. Is carrot from the carob seed?
I said true, which means it's probably false.
It is true.
Okay.
The word carrot traces back to the carob seed, which that's what they would counterbalance in the
Fancy.
gem markets, blah, blah, blah. Okay. What is the Black Prince's ruby?
I said C, red tourmaline.
Wrong.
Cut glass.
Wrong.
A red spinel.
Yes, one of history's great gem mix-ups, Mel. The Black Prince's ruby centerpiece of Britain's imperial state crown is actually a large red spinel. It's a lot cheaper. Next up, what makes pearls shimmer? You said Baby Thunderdome, but in a court of law, you'd have said
Feldspar.
no.
Calcium.
Yes, calcium carbonate. That gorgeous iridescence comes from nacre, layers of calcium carbonate that a mollusk secretes. All right, is diamond actually twice as hard as corundum?
Is that true? I think it's false.
It is false. The Mohs scale is not linear. Diamond is a 10 and corundum is a 9, but the actual jump in hardness between them is enormous. Diamond is several times harder than corundum, not just one step or twice. Did you know that inside luxury watches, to lubricate the joints, they use rubies and sapphires and not diamonds? Diamonds will break it apart, where rubies and sapphires are a little bit softer. They're still hard enough to be able to take the wear and tear. So yeah, just a little bit of trivia
The
there.
more you know.
And finally, where was the Star of India stolen from?
The Tower of London.
Wrong.
Smithsonian.
Wrong.
American Museum of Natural History.
Correct. The sensational 1964 The thieves included notorious Jack Murphy the Smurf, wiped the Star of India out of other gems, New York's American Museum of Natural History.
Well, that sucked.
What did you get?
A 40.
Look, I think the only thing that's going to cheer you up is some capybaras. Let's just go there. Let's move on.
Tell me why.
Looking for your wild side with a gentle twist, Sonnies? Say hello to the Capybara Cafe, Florida's most unforgettable animal experience. Get up close and personal with capybaras, reptiles, and the cutest exotic creatures around, all while learning, laughing, and making a real impact. Every visit supports animal shelters, provides sustainability, and delivers educational magic for the whole fam. So don't just scroll, scurry over to thecapybaracafe.com and book your encounter now. The Capybara Cafe, where curiosity lives and your wild heart gets to roam.
All right, we're back with
Here we go.
Boat Drinks, Meme It or Leave It.
Yay.
The first one, dolphins taking a Scantron test.
It's so punny.
Next up, that was a great salad. Husband, you ate shredded cheese and a bag of croutons. Close enough.
Well, nowadays, that's what you have to have
You
for the
can't,
salad.
right? You
Can't
can't.
do it.
Next up, Margie has a lot of people's attention, not mine, but they only serve meatloaf and strawberry milk, coming soon to Ohio.
I'm going to throw up. I do like meatloaf, but not milk.
Don't put your face on that, guy. Next up, just once I want to listen to a true crime podcast and have the family say, honestly, she was kind of an asshole,
Yeah.
but we still need to find out who did it.
They
Yeah.
always say she lights up the room.
Right. Oh, yeah. Oh, that's another
No,
one. Yeah.
he lies.
Next up, we've got Home Stallone.
Stop it. That's creepy.
It looks just like him.
Alexa Skip.
Next up, I'm so old that they had us glazing ashtrays in kindergarten. I made an ashtray
We all
in
did.
kindergarten. Yeah.
Yes.
So
that's
funny.
hilarious.
Next up, my debit card looking at me like you about to treat myself again. Yeah. Like,
It's like,
what?
really, you wanna do that?
Shade.
Put me back in the wallet.
Oh, this next one. Taylor Farm CEO eating lettuce to prove it's safe.
That's hilarious.
Oh, next up, this is the greatest typo in the history of typos. Titcock.
Oh my God, I'm dying. I can't. Never
Somebody
last
did it.
one.
All right.
Somebody's getting fired for that.
And this one, too. I went to Ohio once, and a 7-year-old smoking a cigarette told me to go F myself.
Whoa! And you went around like Ohio.
Ohio's got a lot to say.
They got something wrong
They need
there.
some drinks from Boat Drinks to cheer them up a little bit there.
Somewhere between lunch and legend, there's a place where the day slips off its mundane. Helmed by Captain Rob and Captain Whitney, part hosts, part legends, part beautifully orchestrated icons. This isn't just a bar, it's a daytime escape portal for people who refuse to live boring lives. Boat Drinks Bar is the vibe to thrive, to stay alive. You didn't plan to stay all afternoon, but Boat Drinks has never been concerned with your plans. Find your escape in Uptown St. Augustine, 123 San Marco Avenue, where the afternoons arrive fashionably late and leave comfortably transformed. Boat Drinks.
Well, one thing I do like is Addie's Reddit Rundown Report.
Unpack it now.
All right. This comes off of True Off My Chest.
Okay.
The TLDR is, my husband of 4 years has a weird relationship with his pregnant coworker. I'm not sure if I should be worried or not.
Tell me why.
My husband has worked with Kelsey for the last 2 years, and I never thought anything about the relationship was strange until now. For the past 5 months, the amount of time has lapsed since my husband found out that Kelsey was pregnant. He has gone out of his way to support her in a way that makes me feel uncomfortable. I might be able to understand his actions if they weren't so extreme, but they almost strike me as a downright strange and out of character for him. For one, he found out she was pregnant. He came to me and asked if he could give her $1,000 to help her with some of her expenses. He said that Kelsey's baby father was out of the picture and she was struggling. I don't know Kelsey personally, but I can sympathize with her situation. I agreed to let him write a check for $250. I did think this was odd, though, because my husband has never been all that charitable. I've never known him to be the type of person that goes out of his way to help a coworker, a stranger, organization, but whatever. A few weeks later, my husband came to me again, asked me if we could help Kelsey out. This time, he wanted to buy a pram for Kelsey.
The hell's that?
It's like a pregnancy sanitation bottle thingy, something like that. The one he had picked out was quite expensive, so I wasn't comfortable with giving him the okay. We spent about a week discussing it before we finally agreed to purchase a cheaper one for her. This came after he asked her if the second one would be okay. So he went to her and said if we don't buy the expensive one, are you okay with this? Yeah, right? I took this opportunity to ask him how much more money he wanted to spend on Kelsey and her baby. We already had spent $500 on them, and at this point,
that's enough.
I was starting to get a little concerned. We had a fight about this where he accused me of being selfish. He said that he was trying to do a good deed for someone, and he thought that I would be happy to support a young mother-to-be like Kelsey and her baby. Gaslighting. I did feel a little guilty afterwards, so I backed off. Fast forward to last week. I found out later the fact that my husband had bought a $150 gift card to Babies R Us for Kelsey as a Christmas present. We had another fight about how much money he's spending on her and her baby, and again, he accused me of being stingy. I asked him how much more he planned to spend, and he told me that he didn't know. I asked him if he could see how this situation could make me uncomfortable and how it might lead me to think that something was going on between them. He said that he was disappointed I would even think that his good deed was anything other than him trying to help a coworker. He has been giving me the silent treatment since that fight and making passive-aggressive comments, which is frustrating. I can't get him to understand that my concerns are legitimate. Besides, it's not like we have the ability to keep spending this kind of money on Kelsey. In addition to spending money, my husband also spent a lot of his time helping Kelsey in other ways. He spent time fixing up things around her apartment before the baby comes and doing other odd jobs for her. All of this makes me feel extremely uncomfortable. But anytime I bring up the accusations, he is trying to stop him from helping someone in need of assistance or being greedy. He won't acknowledge what I think is very worrisome behavior. At this point, I wonder what I'm supposed to do. I think he is really trying to do a good deed, but part of me worries that something else is happening. I don't want to believe that he would cheat on me. He's never given me a reason to suspect this, but I can't help but wonder sometimes, especially when he's gone with Kelsey to her OBGYN appointment on 2 occasions, though he claimed it was because she needed a ride. Does he have a point? Am I being selfish for hassling him over helping Kelsey? Should I try to get him to understand his behavior is making me uncomfortable? I'm not sure how I should handle this situation. Nothing seems to be working. Mel?
I would do this. Why don't we have Kelsey over for dinner?
Okay.
And we can discuss how we can throw her a baby shower, and then it's plot twist. Are you two sleeping together? Is this your baby? In front of her while she's there, so neither one can point the finger at the other. However, what if it's a crazy plot twist, like this is actually his illegitimate daughter?
Oh my gosh. Well, okay, relevant comments here.
Yes.
Misery Loves Computers says, sounds like she's pregnant with his child, to be honest.
Yeah.
OP says back, it does seem like that could be true. The only thing is he's never given me a reason to suspect him of cheating. No late nights at work, no business trips, no other odd behavior.
But when somebody all of a sudden does something completely out of their character, like flips the script like that, there's something there.
This one comes from Crazy Neck 1717. I don't know how you haven't asked him if he's the father at this point.
Yeah.
This is just really weird behavior. It'd be one thing if you guys had kids of your own
Yeah.
and were done with all the babies, so he was just offering up anything to have in good condition that you would have otherwise donated or gotten rid of. Taking a very, very active role in her pregnancy really does seem sus.
Going to appointments and stuff.
Opie says back, I asked him if anything was going on between them, but he basically denied it. I didn't ask him if he was the father because I think I'm scared that he might say yes.
Yeah.
Update.
Oh, wait.
What do you think is going to happen here before we get into this? What do you think is what's going on in your mind? Because you're being kind of quiet. So what do you think is going to happen here?
I think it's going to turn out somehow. There's somewhere in there. He might not be directly the father, but I think there's something.
Something there.
Or maybe he's covering for a friend.
The math isn't mathin', though. We can
Yeah,
agree on that,
yeah,
right?
absolutely.
It does seem weird. She is right
That's
to
why
ask this
I'm
question.
I'm
Okay.
trying to think of all the different angles this could be.
Right. Okay. Update.
I freaking love an update.
Since many of you asked for an update, you were kind enough to offer advice, I decided to give you one. The first thing I did making my initial post was to confront my husband directly again.
Okay.
I asked him point blank if he was so involved with Kelsey's pregnancy because he was the father of her child. He denied it. I then asked him to introduce me to Kelsey, since he had given her money that belonged to both of us. When I mentioned this, he got very defensive and accused me of being insecure. I know.
She should have, and you know what? The minute he kept spending money, she should have pulled her money out of that shared account.
Yeah.
And taken it.
I responded by saying that I at least had a right to know the person
Yes.
I was helping, and I shouldn't have a problem with me meeting Kelsey.
Go, girl.
If nothing was wrong between them.
Go, girl.
He then told me that he wasn't going to introduce us and that I needed to work on my own jealousy issues.
Oh, you're done. You're freaking done.
I decided to contact Kelsey the next day. I found her, or at least the woman that I thought was her, through a mutual friend's Facebook page. I sent her a message telling her who I was, explained to her why I was concerned about her relationship with my husband, and requested that she please let me know if she was having my husband's baby.
Plot twist is coming.
She sent me a very nasty message back. I will spare you many of the details, but the basic gist was that I was old and unattractive and unable to satisfy my husband, so he found someone better, i.e. Kelsey. Among other things, she claimed that the baby was my husband's and that he was planning to leave me but felt sorry for me and couldn't bring myself to do it. She ended the message by telling me that I should let him go so they could be together. It hurt a lot to read that message. It still hurts for me to think about it. I confronted my husband that same night. I showed him the message. He got really quiet and admitted that she was telling the truth, but denied telling her all of the horrible things that she said about me.
Okay, because
He said it.
totally being true.
He said it. Getting her pregnant was a mistake, and he was only trying to do the right thing by her and the baby.
Oh, but only right thing by her. Let's not forget your wife you've been married to, you son of a bitch.
He denied that they were still sleeping together and said that he wanted to stay with me and have the baby with me.
You don't get that choice.
I have no idea if either things are true.
Nope.
I don't know what I'm going to do. Everything has happened so fast. A couple of days have passed now, and I'm still thinking things over. He wants us to go to counseling to try to work through this.
No!
But I don't think I'm interested in working on our marriage. It would be hard for me to get past this if he had cheated, but the fact that he may be having a child with this woman makes it even harder. If I stay with him, she's always going to be in our lives. I have thought about waiting until we can do a paternity test to make a final decision, but I don't know if I want to do that either. It may be easier if I just make the change now. I've started looking for divorce attorneys. Most of my family and friends have told me I needed to get out of this marriage, and each day I get closer to making that move. I just need a little bit more time if I'm ready to make that decision.
Big decision.
It's a big decision.
And it's expensive when
Right.
divorce attorneys aren't cheap.
Right. Your spouse suddenly starts giving a lot of money to a coworker you've never met. Reasonable generosity or your first red flag.
Red flag.
Right away.
100%.
Yeah. because you want to know more about what your money is going
the thing
to.
is, it's not like a cause. It's not like the office is pulling together and throwing
Alpha
a party.
Omega, you know what I mean? Like something,
yeah, like
yeah.
a nonprofit.
Right,
It's
right.
Like, well, even that would be weird because Jim doesn't usually do that.
Right. The husband got so defensive and called her selfish
You're
and
done
greedy.
Right there. The minute you confront someone,
Right.
and they get defensive,
Right.
it's because they're lying.
He refused to let her meet Kelsey and then got angry when she even asked.
Red flag number 3.
Is there an innocent reason to keep your spouse and a
Nope.
coworker completely apart?
Nope.
Nope. No reason there, right?
Ew.
Money.
The only reason is you're afraid what they're going to say to the other person.
Money, home repairs, gift cards, and rides to the OBGYN appointments. At what exact point does helping a coworker cross the line?
Every single one of those.
Like not even in the first initial one? Like-
Now, if somebody I worked with,
Okay.
I'm going to say you, we
Okay.
worked together,
Sure.
you needed help with your house, my husband can help you.
Okay. So you would bring in your
But-
husband in the
But
conversation.
an innocent, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
But this
But
guy's-
I'm Jessica Moltisanti and I need $10. And you're just going to give her the $10 without
Probably,
talking
yeah.
to Jim.
Well, yeah, my friend.
Well, I mean, Kelsey was his friend.
No, this is different.
How? Man and a woman?
Yes.
Oh. So if it was Tim Moltisanti asked for $10, you gave him $10 and you didn't tell Jim.
They're close friends, and I
So
know
was
nothing.
Kelsey
But I
with
know
him.
nothing would go on. They're coworkers. This is different.
Okay, fair
They're
enough.
not friends.
Okay. She admitted she was too scared to ask the big question directly. Why do we sometimes avoid the one question that we most needed
Because
to
we
be
don't
answered?
want to know the truth.
We are afraid
don't-
of the
we're afraid
truth.
of the answer.
We are afraid of the truth. The wife did her own thing by digging and reaching out to Kelsey herself. Was that a smart move?
Smart.
Or should she have handled it differently?
No, I think, you know what? If you want to know, you go to the source.
What about Kelsey's response?
What a bitch.
Honestly, that was a
selfish
nasty
bitch.
thing to say back. You should have never have clapped back like that.
Well, first of all, like, you're the one who did dirty.
You got to see both sides of the fence here, right?
She's stupid. She doesn't.
Yeah, she does. She definitely does not.
This wife should hit her with her car.
Kelsey's reply was cruel and confirmed the
Yes,
affair. When
nasty.
someone lashes out like that, what's she really driving at?
She covering her own guilt. She's projecting onto the wife that she feels so bad, and so she knows what she did was wrong, but now she can't get out of it because
Yeah.
you're freaking pregnant. So she's projecting how she feels onto her. I'm going to make you feel bad too because I feel bad.
Right. It's like a projection. Yeah, this is what I've been going through. Hurt people. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? My final question is, the husband finally admitted to the truth after being concerned with
Only because
proof.
you got caught. Only because you got caught. This again. Go to counseling. Forget counseling.
Does a confession count for anything, or is
No.
it being forced here? Was
You're
he?
being
Was
forced.
she?
The only reason you confessed is because she caught you.
Right.
And she showed you the proof. That's why that's what I learned from Housewives. You always get your receipts.
Absolutely.
Then it's not he said, she said. It's like, guess what? This is the actual message.
Absolutely. Screenshots, text messages,
Proof,
yeah,
receipts.
all of it. Oh my gosh.
Timelines.
Update
Another
after Panache.
son of a bitch.
Every guest, every time. Since 1987, Panache opened its doors to be a cut above the rest. Their mission at Panache is to care for their team, their guests, and community from scalp to soul and bring the joy to the world one service at a time. The Panache difference is their carefully chosen and highly trained staff there to exceed your expectations. The same goes for their elegant salon space, dedicated to guest comfort and devotion to innovation and artistry. They're focused on making your day and continually raising the bar by aligning with Aveda's mission. You gotta get Panache.com and get with it, boo.
All right, update.
All right, go. They're divorced.
I'm not going to stay with him.
Yes.
As soon as possible, I'm filing for divorce.
Good for her.
Yeah, that was the update. That was a short one, but yeah. Wow, what a Reddit, right?
You know what kills me?
Tell me.
In this day and age, the fact that we have the ability to have the receipts and the proof, and you can find anyone.
How people will still gaslight and still,
Yes.
that's my thing. It's like, oh my God, you are so guilty.
And the fact that the world
He thought he could get away with this?
the world's only so big.
Oh my gosh.
And it blows my mind that even when people are caught, they still don't tell the truth.
Yeah, that is another really, really
so
true thing.
stupid.
All right, let's get into Is This News,
Oh, what a
shall we?
Yeah, let's do it.
All right, this first one here. The humble hero of Sweet County.
Oh.
Oh my, Sweet County, Suixi.
Fancy.
Sweet County Mel has come to the desk from a story from China. And I'll be honest, it's a beautiful one, but here's some explaining to do why it's on the desk. Here's the story. In the little county of Anhui Province, there is a 71-year-old woman named Lui Defang. One day, she's out chatting with her friends near a bridge, and suddenly there's a commotion. A man is in the water, in serious trouble. Now, most 71-year-olds would call for help and send back, right?
Nope.
Not Miss Lou. She, without seconds hesitation, she went in after him. Somebody threw her a life preserver, and then she reached the man who was more than twice her size and half her age. And even when it was a struggle, this grandmother got a hold of him, hauled his ass all the way to the shore, where neighbors helped pull him out and saved his life. Now, here's the part that gets me, Sonny. The moment it was over and everyone was making a fuss, Lou just simply quietly slipped away, didn't want the attention. She didn't want to even tell her own family. She said, and I quote, "I did not tell my family for fear that they would worry about me." She just went home like nothing even happened. So here's the story, Mel. A very brave, modest woman and did an incredible thing and didn't want the lick of credit for it. It's kind of lovely. She herself said it was no big deal. So I got to ask, if the hero says, if it's no big deal, is it news?
It is news.
Okay.
Here's the thing.
Tell me.
This grandmother didn't even know how to swim until a few years ago.
Oh my gosh.
She learned after she retired in her late 60s. Think about that. She decided to give her golden years to pick up a brand new skill, and that skill went on to save a human life. Second, she tried to stay anonymous, and the whole community wouldn't let her. The police were so determined to find out who this Good Samaritan was that they released the camera footage just to identify her.
Oh.
And it went viral with hundreds of people singing her praises. And the one person who finally recognized her own brother.
Oh.
The exact person she was trying to keep it from. He scolded her, worried sick. But this woman's so humble, her heroism had to be dragged into the light.
Oh.
And third, here's the part that matters the most.
Ready for that.
Lou said the one thing she wished she could tell the man she pulled from the water, she wanted him to know whatever difficulties he was facing, they would always pass in time. And life is a precious gift that never be given up on. So a stranger risked her own life, asked for
This is an
nothing, and
incredible
just wanted
story.
wanted this man to know his life was worth saving. If you or someone you know is going through some kind of mental situations, there are things out there you can call or text 988. It's the suicide and crisis line anytime of day or night. And just like Miss Lou said, your life is precious. It's such a sensitive topic these days, and people are going through so much with the way the world is.
Yeah.
That this is real, but she said, not on my watch, homie.
That's why we have great organizations like Epic Behavioral
Yes.
Healthcare, too. I love a hero story. I'm always going to say news to that, so I'm definitely putting my stamp of news on that. So what are you guys saying in comments?
She saw something and she did something. She didn't just stand there.
Story number 2. It's a Mel I can't believe she put a bird
I know,
story
I
in
hate
front
birds,
of me.
but this one's really cool.
The bird that came back.
Caw-caw.
Here's the story. Over in Gujarat region of India, there's a bird called the Indian gray hornbill. A funny-looking social fella with a long body and a distinctive curved beak. Is this me in bird form? And for more than 50 years, Mel, this bird has basically vanished from a famous national park called Gir National Park. Gone. Not a single nesting pair since way back in the 1960s. But then a few years ago, conservationists started a program to bring them back. And Sonny's, it worked. For a 4th year in a row, these hornbills are nesting and raising babies, and there are about 40 of them and counting. The scientists say the population can now sustain itself all on its own. So, Mel, this is a very interesting story. Please let me know what...
So this bird was gone for 60 years. An entire species just up and disappeared from the forest. A whole generation of people never got to see one. And then they're back raising babies.
Now we can see them.
Living their life, so it's a resurrection. The part that got me is, do you know why they came back?
Tell me why.
Because these hornbills are so picky, they can only nest in big, old, mature trees.
Oh.
The kind that takes decades and decades to grow and to grow the special
Oh, okay,
hollows.
makes sense.
So, to bring the bird back, people had to spend years healing the forest. Which
Make it a better place.
Which means this one funny-looking bird is what scientists call an indicator species. When he's thriving, it means the whole forest is actually healthy. And it's hope with feathers. We're always hearing that when something is gone, it's gone forever. And it shows once again, nature will rebuild itself.
I'm saying
Stop messing with it.
I like stories like this because
too.
I love seeing that, a species is almost extinct. And then we did the right thing for once and turned the scales of time back, and now it's on the trajectory of living.
I say
think
news.
very newsworthy. I think that's very, very cool.
Yes.
All right, story number 3, from ghost nests to floor mats. What?
Ooh.
Here's the story. The big car company Hyundai has teamed up with an ocean group called Healthy Seas, and together they're doing something with old fishing nets. See, out in the ocean, Sonnies, there's a real problem called ghost nets. These are
Yeah.
abandoned, lost fishing nets that just drift around the sea forever. Tangled up fish, turtles, dolphins, all are beautiful sea creatures, nasty stuff. While volunteer divers go down and pull these ghost nets up off the ocean floor, and then instead of tossing them in a landfill, they recycle them into brand new floor mats for
Yeah.
cars. Wow. So that's it, Mel. A car company made a floor mat out of garbage. Good for them, I suppose. But I gotta ask, is this news?
It is news because it shows, once again, people are choosing to do the right thing.
Yes.
Ghost nets are the deadliest thing in all of the ocean. They drift for years, trapping and killing animals. But second, this part is actually genius. They didn't just throw the nets in the trash, which would have just moved the problem from one ocean to a landfill. They turned it into something useful. It gets a whole new life inside of a car, and that's the dream. Taking the worst kind of garbage and spinning it into treasure. So that's turning a problem into a solution. And third, when a giant company like Hyundai does this, it matters because everybody's watching. When the big players decide to clean up the ocean, do the right thing for conservation efforts, it shows that the little companies, hey, we can do this too, but it also shows the big companies, guess what? We did this. You're up next.
I love that. Raising
I
the
do
bar
too.
is what that's called.
Go
I think
Hyundai.
that's definitely newsworthy.
Yes.
Very, very cool. And I think Matanzas Riverkeeper and our local Hyundai dealership would be really proud of that story. Great job,
Yes,
Mel. 3 out of
thanks.
3 for
Three
me.
for three today.
Let's go have some wine at Bin 39.
39, the hidden gem of downtown St. Augustine since 2016. This is your secret getaway to a fabulous time. It's tucked away inside the lobby of the St. George Inn, and this charming spot boasts a courtyard setting that's straight out of a dream at the north end of St. George Street. Their wine collection features over 85 unique gems, is a journey into the extraordinary. You'll find wines from both small and large producers. They're open daily from 8 to 8 and Thursday to Sunday from 1 to 7. You gotta check them out. Bin 39.
Yeah, you guys love the
Oh.
old song. I like our new song. We got to work on it a little bit.
Yeah, that's all right. Give us a chance. Jeez.
All right. Hey, girl. Hey, horrible horoscopes. We know this is a classic. We got Cancer, Leo, and Virgo on deck.
Okay.
Cancer. I don't know any Cancer. You know any Cancer?
I don't know any
Cancers. All right, here we go. This week, you will get emotionally attached to a houseplant. Name it, tell them your secrets, and then kill it through sheer overwatering because you loved it too hard. You will grieve publicly at work. A coworker will ask you if you're okay, and you will have to say, "It's Kevin," and watch their face change forever. Then a sad commercial about paper towels will absolutely destroy you. The moon wants you to feel your feelings. The moon did not think that you'd feel this many of them, though. Over a fern, get over yourself. Get a cactus, babe, and give yourself a fighting chance. Less water.
it.
That's all. Less water, Cancer.
Do it.
All right, Leo.
Jim and Misty.
Misty and Jim.
Here we go.
This week, you will post a photo you think is your best angle. It is not. The lighting has betrayed you and you look like a startled Victorian ghost. You will leave it up because deleting it looks insecure, and then obviously refresh the likes for 6 hours. By Friday, you will attempt a dramatic exit
my
from
God.
a party and walk directly into a sliding glass door
Yes.
in front of everyone. Oh my God, and Friday is Misty and Jim's birthday.
Yeah.
No sliding glass doors, guys. Got to be careful. The sun wants you to shine. The sun did not say shine like a headlight on a possum. Own it, bow. They saw everything anyway. Yeah. Virgo, a shame. This week, you will make a color-coded laminated plan for your entire week and abandon it by 9:15 a.m. Tuesday, you will spend 3 hours reorganizing a drawer nobody opens instead of doing the one actual task due at noon.
I think we all do stuff like that.
And then, this is the tragic part, you will find a typo in something you sent last month, and you will not know peace again this decade. Mercury wants you organized. Mercury cannot help you now. The typo said public library. Mary. Everyone saw.
Oh my
Nobody
God.
said anything. That's worse a
That's
shame.
freaking hilarious.
Oh my goodness. Well, Sonnies, that's a wrap on this terrific Tuesday. We chilled, we thrilled, we laughed, we thrived, and most importantly,
We survived.
that's right, Sonnies. Hit that share button. We will see you back at 9 a.m. tomorrow. It's Renee Day.
Yay! Do
Bye,
it.
Sonnies.
Bye, guys.
Yo, that's the show. Before you go, hit the share. Let the whole town know.
We got good vibes. We got some for days. Sprinkle that sunny in 100 ways.
Tap it, send it, text your crew.
Tell your mama and your neighbors.